Welcome. Today we are just going to check, or get little used to the Blender interface. This video over here, which we would be going through, is only for us to understand the shortcut commands. We are not getting pros or something like that, but we are just like getting a hang of Blender. Okay, so let's start off. There was another video which teacher Archana had created, thanks to her. Yeah, and she has beautifully explained Blender interface. All right, here after watching that I have just penned it down, and the most important part that we would have to focus when we are doing Blender is this 3D viewport. All right, we are focusing on this 3D viewport, right? And obviously at the top you have the menu bar. I will not go much into that because she's already spoken about that. So when you launch Blender, right, when you launch Blender, the first thing you're going to be seeing, right, is the default cube. Whenever you launch Blender, the first thing that you see is the default cube, right? So after this, what you will get to see is uh, now sometimes what may happen is we may end up deleting the default cube and putting in other objects of our choice. All right, so when we put in other objects of our choice, or for that matter even if it's a default cube, you would be trying different operations on it, right? So the different operations which we could be doing is the move operation, another one is a rotation operation, another one is a scale operation, right? So the shortcut commands, there is a video which follows, and that video portion I have not explicitly mentioned that I'm using these keys or those keys whenever I'm doing that part of the movement. However, I would like to let you know that whenever we are doing the move operation, right, on your keyboard you can select the object and then click on G. So select the object at hand and click on G. That allows you to move the object. If you want to rotate the object, select the object at hand, whichever you're focusing on, and click on R. If you want to scale the object, all right, select the object at hand and click on S. Let me give you a little bit more detail on this. Now, whenever you launch Blender, right, okay, you'll get three axes. One is X, Y, and Z. If you want to move the object in the X axis, you select the object and say GX. If you want to move it in the Y axis, say GY. If you want to move it in the Z axis, say GZ. Similarly goes with R. Similarly goes with S. So try this out please for the coming few videos. See if RX, RY, RZ works. See if SX, SY, SZ works. See if GX, GZ, GY works. Alright? Yeah. And now in this video, right, I have created, this is a default cube which is already there. I'm duplicating that default cube. Why am I duplicating it is because I need to get a output something like this. All right, I need to get an output something like this. So how do I reach that output? So this is what I'm doing, duplicating. Okay, I do click on the object, right click, and I duplicate, and I move it in all the possible directions just to check whether it has placed itself properly. So if you move it along the red, it's the movement along the x-axis, you can see over here. Okay, if you move it along the y, it's the movement along the green is the movement along the y, and if you move it along the blue, it's the z-axis. So don't bother about the camera and light now, we will check about it later, but right now it's just getting a little used to the Blender just to understand the move, rotate, transform functions. Alright, now over here I have not mentioned what exactly shortcut keys I'm using, but I'm referring to the picture which was shown before. Yeah, so you sail along this, try to build a stack of 7 such. Okay, after this we will have to resize some of them to build pillars. Cool, let's try it out. So duplicate it, turn it, rotate it, see if you've done it properly, try moving it along the red, hold the cursor in the center, drag it along the red line. That will achieve moving in the x-axis. It's not proper, so I'm trying to get the precision right. Again, there is a lot more to know of the numpad keys, that is 1 2 3. All right, they help you view it in particular views, so that we would be seeing later. Right now just get used to this shortcut keys. What we are right now focusing on is duplicate, then gx, gy, gz. So this is a multi-select which is just done, selecting 3 objects at a time and placing them. So right now I got a stack of 6. So what I just did was a multi-select. What I'm doing now again is a multi-select. Don't worry if it's going to take you some time. It is, once you get a hang of it, it's fine. Yes, but still if you view it right, it's not like a fine, it's not like 100% alignment. Okay, so I've got around 7 over here, stacked one above the other. So you can go ahead and give it the fine precision. I leave that up to you. But the goal was here to understand the move and the select commands. So I hope with this we've understood the move and select commands and build a structure like this. Thank you.